All right, man. Bob Arum picks Deontay Wilder to beat Alexander Usyk, and also Usyk sends a message to Deontay. What Deontay Wilder sends a message to Alexander Usyk. Let's get to it. Check out the Boxing News playlist. Check out the Heavyweight Boxing Talk playlist for more videos like this. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, the subscribe button, it's the bell icon button, hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop the video. Say Bob Arum picks Deontay Wilder to beat Alexander Usyk. People forget, I think Aaron was Usyk's first professional promoter when he turned first promoter when he turned professional. So, I mean, I think a lot of people hate on Wilder because of the fan base. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know how you can hate on this dude's story, but people talk about his skill, but he on the world class level, like it or not. A lot of guys in Klitschko's fighting is far less talented than Deontay Wilder. But nonetheless, let's get into it. So he says Wilder wouldn't win around. Who said that? So Eddie Hearn said something different. I ain't really worried about Wilder. He said, I think Usyk may be too small for Wilder, and he doesn't punch like Wilder. I like Wilder in that fight. It's hard to tell punchers from different eras. Was he harder puncher than Ernie Shavers? It's all hard to tell. Bigger puncher than George Foreman? It's hard to tell. I'd say for this era, Wilder next to Fury is the best punchers in this heavyweight division, said Arum. He said everyone is subjected to their own opinion. Said Wilder to fight hype about Hearn's prediction that he won't win around. Eddie Hearn said he was misquoted. So he said he was misquoted. So Eddie Hearn said that I believe him. I didn't read the quote, but he said that Wilder won't run around, but basically what everybody else said, if he catch him, it's over with. He said, I can't take his opinion away, nor anyone else. So he was misquoted. So at the end of the day, dude, he was misquoted. Fuck it. It is what it is. I believe, I know because he's saying what everybody else saying. So, like I said before, this how beefs get started for no fucking apparent reason. Y'all want to know why the East Coast and West Coast was beefing? It was more than what happened between Puff and Big Meech and Puff, Big Meech and Suge Knight. It was a lot of manipulation by the media. That's what brought everybody else into it. And that's the crazy thing about it, man. The media can manipulate. And you talk about in the 90s, wasn't no social media. You know what I'm saying? It was no social media. So now you fast forward now with social media. Now anybody can stamp themselves as media. Anybody can start a rumor and fake news, and people are going to run with it instead of investigating and getting to the bottom of the rumor. Like, it ain't that hard, quite frankly, just to be real. It ain't that hard to find out if a rumor is true or not true. It's still, you know how it go. But I never got a chance to say this, man. This was on my mind, man. Rest in peace to David Arnold, bro. Man, he passed away a couple weeks ago. Man, that hurt me, dude. I used to enjoy his videos on Facebook, man. He used to cheer me up, dude. Get me through some tough times, dude. Rest in peace to him. He was a writer, comedian. He did some, real quick, he was the writer and producer, I believe, for Fuller House. The new Full House they was doing on Netflix. And I'm gonna say this again, but shout out to Video 12 for donating to the channel. 12 wanted to say that as well too. I didn't forget you, Vinny, for another day. But yeah, man, that hurt my heart, man. Bless his wife and his kids, his wife Julie. That hurt my heart. He had a comedy special on Netflix, man, and bro, this dude was brilliant, dude. He was really, really brilliant. Oh, that just hurt my soul, man. I'm not gonna lie. I felt like one of my family members died when I heard that news that he had passed, man. But I just want to say that was on my heart real quick. But nonetheless, he said we'll see what happens. Maybe he Hearn's a little bit salty. See, they misconstruing people's words. So I'm not gonna get into that. But Bob Arum, my thing is this, talking about with Arum, that's his opinion. He's seen what he did to Tyson Fury. He know what Tyson Fury was going through behind the scenes and all that type of stuff. They know what caliber Wilder, and everybody like these other dudes who don't like the Wilder fans, who don't like his style, they're gonna diminish him. But if he hits somebody that's his own weight, who's to take his shot? It's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? But can you take multiple shots and can you take these shots? It's the $1 million question. Can you take D shot? You know, and Wilder hitting somebody that's his own weight. That's scary, bro. He hit another 220-pound man, a natural cruiserweight. That's why people was asking Wilder to go down to cruiserweight and bridgerweight. And people just give him a screw. It's not that he's explosive. He's a torque puncher, like a torque wrench. Just like I was telling y'all about what's my man's name? Terrence Crawford. They both generate power the same way. You know, and it's how they just Terrence Crawford is a little bit more heavier in the legs, but it's the same shit. You know, it's just God gifted ability. But I mean, imagine him hitting another 200-pound man. Can y'all imagine that, dude? Can y'all imagine him hitting another 200-pound plus man? Jesus. He might kill Usyk ass, but Usyk defense be on point too, dude. Right on AJ shots, dude. He was catching, slipping, countering, catching and shooting. He a wizard. He know what he up against. He know exactly what he up against. So, I wouldn't rule out Usyk winning that fight. I wouldn't rule out Usyk taking that punch, neither. But if he land 3, 4, 5, of them, I would be very surprised that if he lands all them shots. But like I said before, that's Bob Arum's opinion, and Bob Arum been wrong. I've been wrong, but Usyk do got something to gain in that fight. And I was saying that it was a low risk, no reward kind of. I won't say that, but it wasn't really worth the risk. But the reason I was saying, the reason it's worth it because he will get an opportunity to do something that he would get opportunity to do something that the Klitschko's couldn't do and Lomachenko can't do, and that's crossover to American fans. I mean, shit, as a heavyweight, that's hard for a foreign guy to do. You know what I'm saying? That's hard for a foreign guy to do. The Klitschko's couldn't do it. And that's because they ain't never had an American heavyweight champion. Klitschko's had Deontay Wilder. Shit, that'd be hella popular, dude. But shit, I'm a huge Usyk fan. He made me a believer when he beat Joshua. I liked him at cruiserweight, but I wasn't sure that he was gonna beat Bree. I mean, when he had the shaky performance versus Breeders, and this let you know, everybody have an off night. When he came back and destroyed Gasly, and I ain't heard from him since. He's supposed to come back, be a heavyweight, do this, do that, and I ain't heard from him since. But it says Wilder and Usyk possibly attending his showdown against Helenius. I hope he takes notes. Shout out to Hans. He said, I heard Usyk is going to be there, said Wilder, to fight hype. I'm looking forward to seeing him. It's going to be a great fight. It's going to be a great card overall, So he says that I hope he takes notes. So, he said some other stuff too, bro. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull up the other stuff that he said. I thought he said something else. But, Malik Scott said they want Usyk. He been in camp with Usyk, Here we go. Hold on. People sabe.
Are you excited for to go back to the Barclays Center? Because you got some of the best knockouts there. You've been in Vegas for a while.
Yeah, Barclays Center is my baby. That's like my second home. And we've had many conversations, about going back to the Barclays Center, and the people that run the Barclays Center. We have many conversations of coming back there. And I think it's the perfect time and perfect place for the situation. And I'm looking forward to going back out in Brooklyn where I have my most exciting knockouts, my most dramatic and most electrifying times and most memorable moments. So Barclays Center in Brooklyn, here we come, baby.
Can you pick a most memorable moment from Barclays in your career?
My most memorable moment, and I always think about this, even when they talk about knockouts, what's the best knockout I've had? And it still lingers to the author's. And when I hear him, I thought I took his life, and that that was the most scariest thing of all. Like seeing the guy, you know, all good intention, good hype for the fight, want to serve his country, and you know, I always tell everyone that fighters we risk our lives for others in entertainment, and there's no way around it because when you're stepping in that square ring, that is exactly what we're doing. You know, people look at this business and they want to put sport in front of it and think it's something pretty, it's something nice, and you're supposed to get along and all that. It's the total opposite. It's a monster. It's a business. And once we understand and wrap our mind around the business set of thing instead of the sport of it, because it's not a sport, we'll understand that it's circumstances, consequences that come behind getting inside of the ring. You know what I mean? And with that being said, I always look out to my fellow fighters. You know what I mean? Because I'm a fighter myself, and I understand the certain things that goes on to deal with it. So that's my most memorable moment at the Barclays Center in time. I had a great time with him and the Polish fan, and I'm looking forward to making more memories.
In the division business-wise?
Say that again?
What's the biggest fight in the division business-wise?
Right now?
Yeah.
Man, we got a lot of great fights out there. You know what I mean? It's a lot of great fights. You got, you know, if we talk about the Usyk thing, like I said, I'm not looking past anyone. They got the Ruiz fight. You know, that's gonna be huge as well. And you know, the Joshua's still out. Everybody's still out there. You know what I mean? So, you know, when you have a exciting heavyweight champion, you know, everything else come back to life. You know, the excitement, the people getting the interest back in it, the money goes up for all the fighters. You know, I had many fighters, man, come back, man, we need you back. You know what I mean? And so a lot of things go up, you know. Only the future can tell what it holds, but I think the future is bright and it holds a lot of things in store for boxing fans in general.
Back home, they give you a lot of love. Do you planning to go back home and do one more?
Back home?
Back home, yeah, in Alabama.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Alabama's always showing me love. You know, I got the statue now. They made me a walking living legend. Young, at the age of almost 37. So right there in the heart of Dixie. It means a lot to me. Every time I think about that, it's like a feeling that I can't describe. You know what I mean? I don't think my vocabulary is long enough to really describe the feeling that I felt to receive a statue. But I love home. I love this. The saying is, no place like home. I cherish that to my heart.
You're going to give him one more fight out there?
Maybe a couple more fights, as long as I'm in. I only want to be in maybe 3 years or so, and that's it. So we're going to see what we can fit in during that time, places, locations, different venues, and stuff like that, because once it's over, it's over for me.
Yeah, you know Usyk's gonna be at the fight. Did anyone tell you that?
I did. I heard Usyk's gonna be there, man. I'll be looking forward to seeing him. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a great fight. It's gonna be a great card overall. And why not come and see a good show? You know what I mean? So we're gonna wrap him with open arms, and I hope you taking notes.
All right, so you know, he said he welcome. We want to see it, and he down for it, and so are we. You know, hopefully Al Heyman and whoever, you know, whoever handling you know, Usyk, you know, they can come make that fight. I'm with it. So so we have to see, man. But I'm with it, man, and it's a great fight in my opinion. You know, I'm ride with Wild. Depending on Wilder performance. I mean, I'm a fan of both. You know what I'm saying? So something I probably go to. Honestly, I would consider it. I definitely want to see Deontay fight in person. I've never got an opportunity to see Deontay fight in person. I was thinking about going to that fight with Helenius, but you know the flights booked up pretty fast on Delta, and also it's just I got a couple things I got to do. It's just a bad time, but I'd love to shoot out to New York real quick and see him handle his business versus him. But maybe I'll shoot to Alabama and see him fight, bro. You know, I wonder is he, you know, consider fighting in would he consider fighting in Atlanta too? But yeah, I got people all through all Alabama, man. I still will consider moving back. Solid. But yeah, let me know what you girls and guys think. Check the Heavyweight Boxing playlist. Check the Boxing News playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop a video. Financially want to support the channel. Cash App, $sign CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Hit the link tree. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love, support. One time for the one time. Peace.